Fabien Galtier, Keith Wood lead their respective sides out into the sudden death quarterfinal. Listen to the crowd. This is a game of epic proportions tonight. There is no place for the faint-hearted and no prize for coming second.
Well, Fordo, there may be only 35,000 here tonight at Telstra Dome, but the crowd noise is sensational.
There's the great centre three-quarter Yortian, hat-trick on debut in the World Cup. So into the huddle go the Irish. They know there is no prize for second tonight. They had to go through the drama and the trauma of losing by a point to Australia here last week. But the French side, the big question is this their biggest test so far in the World Cup of 2003? Their main side has been well rested after 2 weeks since this top team played a game. Yazian in the centres with Marsh and Galtier, their experienced captain. The Irish team led by the inspirational Keith Wood. Terrific line out with O'Kelly and O'Connell and backup of Easterby and the big man at number 8, Costello. And that man O'Driscoll holds the big key tonight in both attack and defence for this Irish side. Inspiration from him could be a turning point if Ireland advance from this quarter-final stage for the very first time in the history of the Rugby World Cup. The crowd now stands as one for the anthems of both countries.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
The French anthem will stir the cockles of your heart, and so will Ireland's. What an atmosphere. What a match we're going to have. And these players, experience of both teams, on the bench. And Liebenberg is the man that has ousted Damien Traoré in the French lineup after his wonderful hat-trick on Rugby World Cup debut against the United States. So this stage is electric. You can feel it. We hope that you enjoy it. Is this the last match for this champion halfback, Fabien Galthié, in his 4th World Cup campaign? He leads the French into battle tonight. They've had a marvellous record in World Cup rugby.
Brian O'Driscoll had his calf strapped on the ground here. I don't know if he's hurt on the way out, but was heavily strapped during the anthems.
Well, what a blow that would be to Ireland. Keith Wood could well be the last test match for him as well. He is the heart and soul of the Irish. Watch for him tonight. He will be everywhere. There's O'Driscoll, the champion centre three-quarter, 24 years of age, who made his debut against Australia at Ballymore 10 years ago. And Olivia Mania, champion player in the back row, 30-year-old, 69 caps, played in the 99 Rugby World Cup as well. And the referee, the 37-year-old from South Africa, Jonathan Kaplan, who officiates in his 4th World Cup match and his 16th international all-time. He'll be assisted today by Chris White of England and Nigel Williams on the touchlines, and the television match official is an Australian in Stu Dickinson. Well, get ready. This will be a cracker of a quarter-final. Jonathan Kaplan checking with Fabien Galthié. He says I'm fine. And the whistle sounds, and the quarter-final is underway. That's Dempsey. It's Ireland now with Costello charging forward, the big number 8. Ireland lined out. Stringer, O'Gara, solid hit in midfield. That's great defence, and the ball has been knocked forward by Ireland. Now a chance, Galthié, Mania, they move it wide straight from the start. Marsh and Jalzian out there, and Dominici. Dominici knows his way to the try line. 2 tries in 99, 3 already at the World Cup. Here's Betson, scored the opening try against the Scots, and Rougerie looking for space on the right, but it was Keith Wood that came across in desperate cover defence.
I can tell you this will be a sensational game. Jonathan Kaplan in the mood to see this game run. Both sides will go for it. The Irish believe in themselves. They believe they can win this game. The French, so much attacking power out there. And O'Connell there, big jumper for the Irish.
Important line out. They've secured it. A great start for the Irish. Now Costello. You'll see a lot of the big number 8 being heavily involved. Corrigan, Betson's very quickly onto O'Gara, but he got his kick in. Back it goes for Nicholas Brusque, and an angled kick for touch. Dempsey takes play 8 metres short of the halfway. This will be a French throw to the line out.
Well, speaking to Tony Darcy, the former Wallaby, about this Irish side, they know they have to try and eliminate the advantage this French type 5 have. They are supreme players, and that's where the Irish will be really directing their enthusiasm. Ibanez about to throw in.
To the back they go. Good quality ball by the French. Michalak, cut out pass. Rougerie from the right wing. This is wonderful stuff. The French have shown their intentions early. They are going to move this ball wide. Michalak again, angling it away. This is space. Pressure on the fullback. Hamradorki. Try time. Olivia Mania. What a great French try to start this quarter-final. And he celebrates. So do the fans. It's 5-0 to France.
What vision by Michalak. He saw Costello hanging out the side, from the last play. He realised he had the speed in Harry Nadorki. Quick ball. He's had a look. Open side. No one home. The big men couldn't get there. Harry Nadorki swooping on the ball. Simple play in between the marsh. And then the ever-present Manya over for a simple one. Quick and easy.
Well, they swept it down to the left-hand side, then open spaces out on the right. And there's that wonderful loose trio operating together with Marsh involved.
And now the leading point scorer in the World Cup, Michalak, takes his tally to 80 at Rugby World Cup 2003, and France lead the quarter-final by 7-0.
Well, it's great to see such a positive start from both sides. Manya, world-class, this number 7. He's figured in so many great French tries recently.
So the big question, can Ireland come back after the early setback? They have been rocked in the opening minutes by a very enterprising French side who take them on down the middle, and they advance it up towards the halfway line. But finally the ball has been knocked forward, and the Irish team breathes just a sigh of relief.
Well, what a powerful performance from the French so far. You can see in the anthem the tears in these players' eyes. This game is just on.
Stringer, Costello off the back, but beautifully picked up by Fabien Galthié. He read it beautifully.
Lying on top of the ball, killing it, number 6 on his feet.
So that's against Easterby for killing the ball.
And put that down to the French scrum. Tremendous pressure up front. Beautiful push, straight down the park. Costello having all the trouble in the world trying to take it out, and now they reef the ball and reap the rewards with a line out 15 metres from the line.
Stu, after the early try, this is perfect field position, but look at the pressure from Galthié.
Well, this is where they want to attack Ireland. They want to control the game in their tight 5. They're a very well-oiled machine. Good line out, good scrum, great finishes.
And great reward for a perfect start by the French. Now they'll try and roll it on the Irish again. They're 15 metres out from the Irish try line. Repelled initially by the Irish. That's great play, but it's still mobile and going forward. Now a chance to free the backs. Michalak, Jalzian, ball has been knocked back, towed forward by the Irish, and it's into touch. It was from inside the 22, so the kick will take play up about 15 metres outside the Irish 22.
Well, I'm sure Shane Horgan would love to see that ball go further downfield, but the French just the missed timing then on the kick, on the pass, and the ball sails out. But the pressure still being applied by this French pack.
Number 5 at the back there is Jérôme Thion for the French. Now taken up by Marcanet, the big tight head prop. That's Jalzian. Hat-trick of tries in the opening World Cup match, showing wonderful strength and drive. Terrific leg drive by the big centre. Now Michalak, the playmaker. That pass looked forward, and it's been knocked forward by Jean-Jacques Preca. And the Irish now will try and work it outside their own 22. O'Gara stepping. Stringer arrives at the breakdown, but
Poor ball.
Oh, tremendous work by Betson, then straight on to O'Gara, and referee Jonathan Kaplan going back for the knock-on.
Time out. It's going to be a scrum green. Pass forward.
Betson, fantastic work, straight over the top, excellent tackle, plays it very wide, Betson.
so the scoreline reflecting the enterprising start by the French. A terrific try by Olivier Manya.
Jonathan Kaplan giving Reggie Corrigan a little bit of advice in the